Good morning. This is the second age of reason. What is the first age of reason? Well, you know that. That's when you're a child and you suddenly realize right from wrong, good from evil, and you can act on it. The second age of reason takes it a little step further. People aren't necessarily conscious of this, but it's where you understand the why things are, and then you can understand better to how to change them and get to where you really want to be and how to really make it better. So we shall proceed on with the second age of reason. Prepare to be enlightened. Shall we? The second age of reason is here. We're going to talk about something, this time amongst the candidates, namely Barack Obama. He's been having some trouble recently with his association with a pastor of his church. Is this a problem? Well, he's finally come out and distanced himself from that preacher, but I was just thinking, they've made him out, the preacher that is, to be sort of extreme, sort of off the wall. So I went and I listened to one of his sermons more completely, and truth be told, there is some truth in what he says. Truth be told, he's telling it like it is in some areas, but he is bringing out some of the dark sides of America over the ages. But if you just leave it at that, you're just left with the dark side. Barack Obama has been promoting himself as a candidate of change, and rather than distance himself from this pastor, he should have been seeing what the pastor was trying to do for him. He's bringing out all this negative stuff to try and make a point that if you want change, then maybe Barack Obama is the man to change a lot of this negative stuff and make it different. So, in essence, he shouldn't be pushing this pastor person away. He should be seeing it as a segue. The pastor sets it up and says, this is bad, this is wrong, this is not right. And then Barack is supposed to come in and say, and that's what I'm all here about, to help get past these injustices, get past this bad stuff, and move on. He should have been listening for that cue, instead of distancing himself from this person who was trying to give him an in. Now, in the thing of being a pastor preacher, instead of just being there negative all the time, you're supposed to tie it up eventually with the end saying, and then, so what is the implication to me? How can I help? Or how can God help? And then he would wrap it up with a gospel message. And that's how it should be done if you are in a Christian religion. But I thought I would bring this up because I think some people missed the point of why that pastor was ranting like he was, and they may have taken it a certain way. He was saying this stuff to point out that there are troubles in the world, and some of them need addressing, some of them need change. And so if you're going to say you're a candidate of change, you should be able to step up and say, here I am, we can do it. So I just thought I'd leave that thought with you, because it makes me wonder why then he would distance himself from this pastor that he's known for so long. It's just a passing thought, and these are only my opinions. But I'm off. I'll be seeing you.